Hey YouTube, back to my channel, and today we're gonna finish off Jeremiah, okay? So let's begin. It's Jeremiah 34, 1 through 22, the King James Version, okay? The word which came unto Jeremiah from the Lord, which Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon, and all of his armies, and all of the kingdom of the earth of his dominion, and all of the people fought against Jerusalem and against all the cities thereof, saying, Thus saith the Lord of God of Israel, Go and speak to Zedekiah the king of Judah, and tell him, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will give him this city into the hands of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire. And thou shalt not escape out of his hand, but shall surely be taken and delivered into his hand. And thy eyes shall be on the eyes of the king of Babylon, and he shall speak with thee mouth to mouth, and thou shalt go to Babylon. Yet he heard the word of the Lord, O Zedekiah the king of Judah. Thus saith the Lord of thee, Thou shalt not die by the sword, but thou shalt die in peace, and with the burnings of thy fathers. The former king which were before thee, so shall they burn adores for thee. And they will lament thee, saying, Ah, Lord, for I have pronounced the word, saith the Lord. 6. Sorry. Then Jeremiah the prophet spake these words unto Zedekiah the king of Judah in Jerusalem. Right. 7. When the king of Babylon, the army fought against Jerusalem and against all cities of Judah that were left against Lachish and against Azekah, for these defenced cities remain of the cities of Judah. This is the word that came unto Jeremiah from the Lord after the king of Zedekiah had made a covenant with all the people which were at Jerusalem to proclaim liberty unto them, that every man should let his manservant and every man and his maid servant, being an Hebrews or Hebrewess, go free, and none shall serve himself of them, to wit, of a Jew his brother. Now when all of the princes and all of the people which have entered into the covenant heard that everyone should be a manservant, and every one of his maidservants go free, and none should serve themselves and let them go any more, then they obeyed and let them go. But afterwards they turned and caused the servant and handmaids, right, whom they had let go free, to return, and brought them into subjection for the servants and for the handmaids. Therefore the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus said the Lord of the God of Israel, I have made a covenant with your father, and in that day I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and out of the house of bondmen, saying, 14. And at the end of the 7 years, let go of every man and his brother, and a Hebrew which hath been sold unto thee, and he has served 6 years, and thou shalt let him go free from thee. But your fathers hearkened not unto me, neither inclined their ear. And ye now turn, and the hand is done right in my sight, in proclaiming liberty, every man of his neighbor, and ye have made a covenant before me, the house which is called by my name. 16. But ye turned polluted my name, and caused every man of his servant and every handmaid whom he had set at liberty at their pleasure to return, and brought them into the subjection to be unto you for the servant and for the handmaid. Therefore thus said the Lord, ye have not hearkened unto me, and proclaiming liberty, and every one of his brothers and every man to his neighbors, behold, I proclaim a liberty for you, said the Lord. To the sword, to the pestilence, and the famine, and I will make you to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And I will give the men which have transgressed against my covenant, which have not performed the words of the covenant which they have made before me, when they have cut the calf in twain and passed it between the parts thereof. The princes of Judah and the princes of Jerusalem, of Enosh, and the princes of all the people of the land which passes between the parts of the calf. And I will give them into the hands of their enemy, and into the hands that there seek their life, and their dead bodies shall be meat unto the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth. 21. And Zedekiah the king of Judah his prince, and I will give into the hands of their enemy, and into the hands of that seek their life, into the hands of the king of Babylon, the army which are gone up from you. 22. Behold, I will command, says the Lord, and cause them to return to the city, and they shall fight against it, and I will take it and burn with fire, and I will make the cities of Judah a desolation without an inhabitant. That was deep. And that was Jeremiah 34, 1 through 22. And I really appreciate you guys for having Bible study with me. And on that note, I will be back to do Jeremiah 35, 1 through 19. All right, so have a blessed one. Blessings to all. Peace to all. Good vibes only. And what is my closing? Smooth chest. Thanks for having Bible study with me. Talk to you later. Bye.